Is online auditions fake? Why are Netizens against K-pop idol dating? Can Indian people audition? Hi guys, my name is Johnstan, and for today I'm going to clear all your K-pop online doubts. Okay, so if you have any questions about online K-pop audition, this is the video that you want to watch, because I guess you all have a lot of like burning questions that I've asked in my community, like what kind of burning questions you have. So I'm going to answer them one by one, the answers that you have never heard from anybody. You know what kind of steps you need to take in future, and also at the same time, at least you know that someone else is telling you the truth of it. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat, okay? So I'm just trying my best to answer as much as possible so that this will be a really insightful videos for you guys. Sorry, there's a lot of background voice. I don't know, there's some construction going on recently. If you were an audition judge, what would be the most interesting non-performance skill to put in the application? I think it's really a wild card. It's hard to say what is interesting as a non-performance skill. I don't know. Most interesting non-performance skill. It really depends on the company setting. If they're like really very down to earth and they're not very joking type of company, I wouldn't say you've put funny things. I would definitely say like, oh, I can stuff 10 marshmallows into my mouth, you know, stuff like that. I mean, that will work for certain companies. They are like more chill, but definitely not for more companies that are like more serious, like, you know, like YG, I don't know, or JYP, I don't know. Like, so it really depends. If I want to audition for being a K-pop idol, can I be a trainee by only knowing how to dance? Is there a high possibility to get selected if I know how to dance only? So I get this a lot. Like, let's say you are more of a dancer rather than a singer. I would like to tell you firstly, singing and dancing can be trained, but you need to at least be not tone deaf, okay, and you must be super good at dancing. So here are the rough combinations that will give you a good idea of whether you'll be chosen or not. Okay, either you have to be good at dancing, singing or rapping, and the rest you must be like so-so, like normal, average, standard. Don't be like so bad, okay? If you have that kind of combination, then you have a higher chance of getting in if they like your vibe, personality, aura. If it fits their company image, then I think this is what they will actually pick. Other than that, I will still say, even if you're good at dancing, I still think you need to work a little bit on singing, because if you don't sing well, they will not choose you as well. So you need to sing decently. You don't need to be like super amazing, but you need to be at least like, oh, I can actually handle 1 or 2 songs, you know. So that is something you need to think about. Hey, I want to ask you if you can do some sort of hacking things and maybe use your resource to get phone number of anyone who works as an audition judge or maybe an employee. I mean, whoa. If I can hack somebody's account and get the phone number, I think I'll probably hack into, like, you know, those bidding or casino system where I can get rich. But I don't think I can go and hack into an audition judge's number and talk about it. I think that's illegal, and I'm not gonna entertain this. Which company takes the maximum trainees where we are most likely to get selected? Honestly, they do not have a limit of how many people they want to take, or rather, they want to see how good are the quality or the potential of the people they're gonna pick. Let's say if you have like 1,000 people and they only found potential in 1 person, then they only pick 1 person. However, let's say if there is 100 people and they found potential in 3 of them, and they'll just pick 3. So there's not actually a number that they restrict themselves to. Rather, you should focus on improving yourself, improving your dance, singing and rapping. Regardless of how many people they're gonna select at the end of the day, I think your ability is what's most important for them to actually select you. So I think you should focus on yourself than the numbers itself. Why are Netizens against K-pop idol dating? If actor date is okay, why not K-pop idols? I truly understand that, but however, you must understand that K-pop idols, right, they dedicate their entire life to fans and fan service. Let's be honest about it. Without the fans, their songs won't be great, they won't have merchandise sales, the company wouldn't earn. For an actor, right, they are paid to act. So regardless if they have a love life or not, they do not really have to entertain the fans so much, because their job is to actually portray in dramas, and that is kind of decided by the company, the broadcasting media, so that has nothing to do with the fans. These are normally decided by the directors and the script writers. They are not really decided by the fans. So they do not really participate in the actor's personal life, therefore they don't really care if they are married or whatever. So this is the big difference. So as for a K-pop idol, you have a lot more like fan meetings and a lot more like concerts. So if the fans do not like you, and especially to certain fans, when you are attached, you are like out of reach, like your idol that you love are actually sleeping around with someone else, then you would be like, oh, they don't belong to me. Well, some fans think that way, so they do not like that idea that they cannot own the person even though they are never gonna own the person, but they just want to have the fantasy that, oh my god, one day he belongs to me, one day if I touches his hand he will love me and fall in love with me, and we'll get married, we'll have babies, we'll start a family, and she'll become a K-pop idol somehow. But that's not gonna happen, Karen. They don't want their idols to be attached because they can fantasize that they can actually be with them. Even though it's not gonna happen. Will Big Hit believe YG pay for our flight tickets, and if in case someone got selected in this company? Okay, so the thing about flight tickets I have talked about many times. I think for big companies like Big Hit, YG, right, they would pay for your flight ticket if you pass all the online audition. That's not just one round, okay, there's around 2 to 3 rounds and you need to pass all of them, and they'll send you the information on what to do and what to send them, and then after you pass everything, and if they already decided to want to meet you, and then they'll pay for the ticket. And it's not just a ticket, okay, it's a to and fro. So I have many questions that you guys are always asking about tickets, whereby, oh, let's say I'm over there in Korea and they don't want me, then what do? I'm stuck, do I have to pay for my ticket? No, okay, it's a to and fro ticket. No one buys a one-way ticket, okay? So when you're there, once you're done, probably for like maybe a week or a few days, then you go back to your country and then you wait for your results again. And after that, if they really want you, then they'll ask you to come back again and they'll probably pay again. So by then you really start your trainee life when you sign the contract or whatsoever, and then you start practicing in Korea. Why are K-pop idols not allowed to take pictures with fans and give them autographs? It's because, well, they make money out of it, so they can't give it out for free. While the company is not so stupid to just let you like take freebies, right? They put in a lot of money in packaging them, you know, like giving them the makeup, giving them the looks, the skin, the hair, so they can't just let anyone just take pictures and get autographs for free. I want to show off my writing and composing lyric skills. Would it be a good idea to use my own lyrics, or should I stick to an existing song? Honestly, I think there's nothing wrong with changing the lyrics. Okay, there's an example of this girl that I saw in this JYP YG audition. I can't remember which one was it, and she changed Mr. Chu to her own song, so that was kind of cute, and you can take a look at this. In spite of beauty talent, what do you think is the most needed to be a trainee? Singing talent or dancing talent? Do every company take foreign trainee? Alright, so I think that the most important thing for a trainee is determination and resilience. Okay, you need to be so determined that you're gonna be rejected so many times, but you still want to move forward and want to improve yourself, because that is what is the most important thing for every idol or every person in the media industry needs. If you're gonna be back down just because of a disappointment or just because of a rejection, right, you're not gonna go far. You'll be so butthurt because of people's comments, and you're not willing to improve yourself. So always sieve out the good things. People are trying to give you constructive criticism so that you can improve on yourself, not because they want to hurt you. If you really want to be an idol, or if you really want to be in this industry, it definitely takes a lot of thick skin, and it really takes a lot of like hard days for you to see a successful day. I wouldn't say that every company take foreign trainees. Of course, there are still some companies that are kind of conservative. They do not really want to get out of a Korean-looking Korean K-pop idol. But I mean, there have been a lot of cases whereby companies have like foreign trainees from like Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, even China, and I don't know, Australia. So it really depends on the company. I can't really say for sure what kind of trainees or where would they want to pick. Is online auditions fake? Would they give chance to be an idol? Of course they are not fake, okay? If it is fake, right, they wouldn't actually put in so much time and effort to review you, or maybe make a system or make a website to do that. You know, making a website is so expensive. Let's say maybe like what they're doing for a website, it can cost a few $1,000s just for the interface. I don't think they will spend a few $1,000s just for fun, because this is money involved. Okay, so like for more information about why is there online audition or global audition, right, to look at this video, I've explained to you guys why is there an audition. Can you have a part-time job when you are a trainee? Okay, so that really differs from different company. Previously, I told you guys that one of my friends, they did a part-time job while training, right? But I've realized that many big companies like Big Hit, YG and JYP, they do not allow their trainees to work, because there's always a little chance that they may eventually be so popular, and then they do not want to expose their trainees in the real life situation. So there are actually some companies that do not allow their trainees to work part-time. Canadian people audition like if I fit beauty standards and I'm talented. Honestly, right, whether you are Indian, Brazilian, Spanish, Australian, African even, okay, I'll just ask you and tell you guys to just go ahead and audition. No one is stopping you. The only one stopping you is yourself. No one else is gonna stop you. You can go online and click that submit button because this is your destiny, this is your future, and anything that happens is for you to decide. But think about whether certain company wants like a darker skin or like a different like ethnicity. Look at Black Swan. This is a very good example. So there's this girl called Fatou. Sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrongly. She has African blood and she does not look like a typical Korean. She is very tan. And I think this is a very good example. It's not that every Korean or K-pop idol unit will be like of a Korean standard. Sometimes they might want to do some groundbreaking kind of concepts, and then this is why it happens. So here is just to clear your doubts that honestly, if you're from any country or if you have any type of skin color, I think it's okay to just try. Let's say if they don't want you, then you just move on to another one until a day where you find a company that wants to do some kind of concept, or maybe you are so talented that they want to build a concept around you, then this could be your chance. So don't just go on beating yourself saying that, oh, because I'm too tan, or because I'm too round, or because I'm not talented enough. Who knows? Have you tried hard enough to apply as much as possible, to train every time, produce new audition videos every other time, or maybe just upload it to YouTube and see what are other people's opinions about it and how you can actually improve. So if you don't do that, then how do you actually know whether you stand a chance? Like, no one's gonna say that you don't have a chance, but you really need to motivate yourself and tell yourself that it's gonna be a long road, and if you don't start working now, you never get to your destination and you never get to your goal. And in terms of like bullying, right, it really depends. Of course, like being a foreigner in any country, you're bound to be bullied, okay? There's no other way to tell you this, but even in your own country, let's say you look a different kind like me. I'm from Singapore, I have fair skin and I put makeup and I dress like not like how other people dress. I do get bullied as well. So what is to say of a foreigner living in Korea that is not really fair and not really speaking Korean? Of course, I think to a certain extent there will be some kind of hardship, and whether you want to withstand this kind of hardship to be an idol, whether you want to continue pursuing your dreams, it's really totally up to you. I'm pretty sure this girl Fatou, she has really like put in a lot of effort. She worked so hard to break stereotypes, to actually be a K-pop idol, and I think this should give you guys hope, because this is not something that everyone can do, and I think that you guys should be really thankful for her, because this has really broken a lot of rules that K-pop has never done before, and who knows what other companies might do in future. Let's say for NCT, I realized that they're going for like they're going for a global audition. They have also put in very interesting countries: Spanish, Brazil, Australia, Africa, and these are countries that I've never heard of, that they actually go for a global audition. And then who knows, right? Next time they might do a little sub-unit in different parts of the world with NCT. So it's really hard to tell. Everything is a wild card, okay? So I would say if you have a chance, just go for it. I'm from Hong Kong. Can I sing Mandarin songs rather than English songs or Korean songs? So this is about the song language, right? That you guys always ask me, like whether I can sing in my native language. I would actually say no. Okay, you know why? Here's my reasoning. Korean songs are either mainly English or Korean. They don't have other language because it's not so international. So my pick, if you really had to sing a song, I'd rather you sing in English if you're not proficient in Korean, because this is a global language that people can actually understand. So if you can't really sing in English, then your worst case scenario is to sing in your native language. But if you know English, please sing English at least. That's all the questions I can answer today. Do let me know if I should do a part 2, and do let me know if I should answer more questions in future. So I hope that you guys have a clearer picture of what you're going into. So I would like to wish you all good luck and try your best to apply for as many applications as possible. I have other K-pop audition application videos you can take a look, and you can actually follow with me what kind of like recommendations I have, so you can actually go towards it, and this will better your chances. But then everything is my opinion. If you want to do things differently, it's totally fine as well, okay? So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a like. Also remember to comment down below what type of other K-pop audition videos I need to do. Also remember to subscribe to me, on that notification bell, so you know when my next video will be uploaded. Alright guys, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!